Christina Pascucci live in Van Nuys. An incredible story of survival. A woman's entire apartment engulfed by smoke and flames. She lives to tell about it. Hear who she's thanking for saving her life. That story coming up. Firefighters are calling it nothing short of miraculous how a 19-year-old woman was able to get out of her apartment alive after it was engulfed by smoke and flames. Her harrowing tale coming up.
Live in Van Nuys with how the woman was able to survive. Christina.
Hey, Rick, Mary Beth, truly an incredible story. Firefighters calling it nothing short of miraculous. And I just want to give you guys an idea of the extent of the damage. First off, this is her apartment where it happened. You can see how badly burned the door even is. So badly damaged inside, we can't go in there or enter at this time. You can see the ceiling of this entire hallway covered in soot and black. It's even hard to breathe at this time, and this is 12 hours later. So you really can imagine what the conditions were like this morning. And firefighters say truly the woman shouldn't have even survived.
In 27 years, I don't see outcome like that.
This was like not happening. It was like a movie.
Captain Cisneros helped rescue Blessing Akoli around 5 this morning as her apartment was completely engulfed by smoke and flames.
The smoke detectors were going off and the ceiling felt like it was falling down.
Smoke detectors, you bet. Smoke detectors save lives. You gotta have them.
The fire, which crews say was electrical, started here in the living room. Blessing was awakened from her deep sleep.
I opened my bedroom door into the living room and all this black smoke came at me, so I shut it immediately and called 911.
The first call of action, get as far away from the fire as possible, into her bathroom.
This was my safe haven.
Dispatcher told her to lay on the floor, surround herself with a cold towel, and then the heat starts to build, and then as it starts to take up all the oxygen, it just keeps going down, 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 down until you have what we call the line of death.
Unbelievable.
So if
she would have been in here, she would have been gone.
Absolutely. This is clean air. This is death.
There was no way for Blessing to escape. She was forced to stay calm and follow the dispatcher's instructions for about 20 minutes till the fire department arrived.
Come in here, find the door, open it, and there she is.
And with a wet rag over her face, fire crews brought her to safety.
Unscathed, unharmed.
All the firemen joked this was a blessing for Blessing, her mom thanking God.
Just thanking God for saving my daughter and for sending those people as fast as possible.
And to add to the irony of this story, what were you for Halloween?
I was a firefighter for Halloween because I love firefighters.
Now, we spoke with Blessing. She's all smiles tonight and recovering from her ordeal. And it's incredible to think that after you saw the damage in that apartment, she is completely okay. She's with her mom recovering. And it's nice to start off your Saturday night with a little positive story for you there. Back to you, Rick and Mary Beth.
Close call.
Yeah, Christina, thank the San Regis Apartments. And she talked with the woman who tonight is counting her blessings. Christina.
Good evening, Rick and Mary Beth. Firefighters calling this nothing short of miraculous. Take a look up at the second-story apartment right here, and you can see the top of that patio just absolutely charred. Imagine the heat coming out of that apartment as this fire engulfed the entire area. Firefighters saying it's truly a miracle that this woman was able to survive.
So this used to be my living room. Fire consumed everything.
Firefighters say it's a miracle Blessing Akoli was able to survive this early morning fire.
You could see what we call the line of death. It was so hot, what happens, the fire builds in intensity and then drops down. So this is clean air. This is death.
In 27 years, I don't see outcome like that.
Captain Cisneros helped rescue Blessing as the apartment was completely engulfed by smoke and flames.
The smoke detectors were going off and the ceiling felt like it was falling down.
The fire, which crews say was electrical, started here in the living room. Blessing was awakened from her deep sleep.
I opened my bedroom door into the living room and all this black smoke came at me, so I shut it immediately and called 911.
The first call to action, keep the fire out of her room. Firefighters say closing that door right away likely saved Blessing's life. The next step, getting as far away from the fire as possible.
Grabbed my phone that was right there and just ran into that bathroom, and that was my safe haven right here.
There was no way for Blessing to escape. With the dispatcher on the phone, she was told to stay calm, put wet rags by the door and on her face, and wait till fire crews arrived.
He opened the door and literally he's like, "Come with me." I'm like, "Okay, fireman." Pretty
You're
much.
smiling now, but I'm sure at the time it was terrifying.
At the time it was just listen, go, move.
Now, Blessing is doing well tonight, shooken up understandably, but her health is good, and that's all she could ask for, really. And also, we want to thank two people. The fire crews really wanted to thank two people for saving her life. The first, Brandy Pilato. She was a dispatcher who walked Blessing through the entire ordeal. And then secondly, the man who literally or physically took her out from the apartment. That was Jorge Uracheta, and truly heroes tonight. I'm live in Van Nuys. Christina Pascucci for KTLA 5. Rick, Mary Beth, back to you guys.
All right, Christina, we appreciate that story. Thanks for that. Also,